Welcome to Data on World of Madness. Hopefully this is going to work. There's been a few changes and I've had some network problems. We have a roof. Look at that, we actually have a roof. That was a big development. And we also have some waypoints set up. I've found a few villages, which is quite easy handy to find. That's the Illager outpost. And that is one of those nice flower places. I've forgotten the exact name of the biome, but it's the biome where there's all the flowers. You know the one I mean. I'm also, for a bit of technical background, I'm using NVIDIA RTX voice at the moment to try and filter out the sound of traffic because it's still a bit warm down here. And I've got the windows open, and hopefully this will filter my voice away from the sound of the traffic. So let's keep our fingers crossed about that. Now, meantime, what am I doing? Well, I'm setting up some lighting here. I had some very makeshift stuff with torches on this sort of disc-like wall, and I decided to put some lanterns up here. And because of the likelihood of me falling off, I thought, well, yeah, might as well record this while I'm doing it. You'll see up here I've put some of these nether glowy things. I can't remember what they are. They grow on those new trees. I did say that I couldn't keep up with the new nomenclature of the nether stuff, and I still can't. Right. Now, what I'm going to do is I want to put another layer of lanterns up a bit higher, because as you can see, well, basically the problem was, let's start from the basics. The problem was that we had this big semicircular wall which looked fantastic but was very, very dark. And in fact, I just noticed that I've got a missing lantern here, so we'll do this. Lantern, here we go. Boing. And there it goes. And the problem there is, it just made the whole place look really dingy. And we still have this problem to a degree going up the side of this cylinder section. I wish there were some enormous paintings that we could put up, but Vanilla Minecraft at least doesn't do that. So I started about here before. The question is, how am I going to get the symmetry sorted out? Then again, we can just count sideways from here. So if we start at number, so 1, 2, 3, coming in, boing, 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 up we go. But then the question is height. Well, we want it to be fairly high up. Let's put it there. That's about right. That's fine. I think, incredibly, those are actually even. So, what we probably need to do now, we can get rid of these torches here, because we've already established that we're not doing that as a motif. We can come in at 3 under there, put a lantern. So that's the third one of the relatively short wall section. See, this is how I actually plan buildings. I talk in very vague ways. So this is the third of the relatively short ones, and then pretty much as far as I reach. Is that the right height? I think it is. So the next question is, how do we get up to there? But how can I safely get up there? I think I need some bits. I say safely. It won't be safe. Then again, I think I've got some pretty good feather falling boots on at the moment. It probably is safe. I probably could drop down from the entire top of the building and it wouldn't do any damage. Let's grab some cobble. Who was it on the server who wanted cobble? Because I've got loads. I'm hoarding it, you know. I don't have any use for it. I'm just being mean. I was also doing some Hitman escalations earlier today, and as a result, I've completely screwed up my sense of run and crouch, because I think it's the exact opposite in Minecraft. See, every time I want to run, I'm hitting shift. Someone could probably say, oh no, Hitman is the way around as well. I can only attribute this to a complete failure of my brain. Now, that was a large engine going past outside. I don't know if that came across at all, but you swear there are Formula One cars going up and down this road sometimes. You really would. Up we go. Up we go. Now, the question is the height. How far up am I going to take this? This is actually a good height. So, there. Yeah. Okay, here we go on the other side, and we'll see if I manage to make it match. Look at that, managed to get it lined up properly. Well, that was pretty good. Obviously, next time I try to do something that shouldn't work possibly at all in any way, shape or form, I'll just have to remember to do some recording while I do it. I think I might put another one just in the middle. You know, I often think when I'm in a building that has an enormous hall or room, whether it's a cathedral or something like that, you know, where it really has a tall ceiling, and there's always lights up at the top. You think, what? Who really wants to go up there and change those lights? Ever? I mean, it can't be much fun. I know that they have these things that they climb up and do it, but I don't know. That seems a horrible job. Right, we're going to try this. Do you know what? We said we'd go from the top as far as possible. We need to go from the side so that we drop down into one of those side sections. And this is wood, technically, isn't it? There it goes. There it goes. We can go the same way. Okay. Let's make sure we don't do this with an empty stomach. Right, off we go. What? Hooray! It didn't work. I feel completely let down by the chemical red bag. Utterly, completely fallen on the floor. There is my latest death, thank you, mini-map, and there will also be an undead player there somewhere. Wielding my axe. Okay. Let's see. Oh, he's picking up my armour. Go away. Go away. Stop stealing my stuff. There we go. I say that, I mean, technically he is me, isn't he? And so are you. You can see that thing in there, that waypoint, N. We're going to go there, because I want to show you something. It's a landmark. And I've been using it when I've been exploring. And I think it's yet another victory of the Minecraft landscape generation. So we're getting close now. And you can see that there's some nice islands, really they are, but they're sort of like extreme hills islands. And there's plenty of stuff here, lots of very easily accessible coal, of course, which is useful. But the main thing is that if you go past all this stuff, and past all this lava, you get to another covered forest, and floating in the water above the covered forest is what I can only describe as a nose. There it is, the floating nose. It's quite symmetrical. That's it, the floating nose. And, you know, you can basically see it from quite a way away. That really is a very stupid piece of landscape generation. I don't know why I get so caught up on these little landscape details, but I don't know. To me, you know, in Minecraft, you can look past the block in it for quite a long time, and then something like that happens where it does something impossible and kind of bizarre, and you just go, "What?" Thought I'd take you on another little journey here. While we're down here, we'll have a look at this village. I mean, you've seen villages before, but you know, I said earlier on that there were no villages close to me, but there are actually quite a few. I do like the new towers. It does make them look a lot more, what shall we say, idiomatic. They look a lot more like Minecraft builds generally look, as opposed to the programmer art they used to be. Oh, I didn't bring any bones. I forgot that there were walls around here. Never mind, never mind. There's something that I can show you, actually, because I've completely forgot to show you earlier. There we go. As we head towards the home base, you can see the effect. Now we have a roof. It has a full shape. So yeah, there was something else that I was going to show you, wasn't there? And look, I did actually get a wolf. There he is. And if anybody can tell me the significance of his name, I'll give you a clue. I've had some trouble getting in here because he spent ages floating around in the water outside before I finally managed to get him actually into the capsule. So there you go. See if you can work that out. Well, there we are. Nice piece of lighting. Nicely done there. But as I said, we have a roof. So the question is, what goes on the top of the roof? I said about some turrets, didn't I? And we might well do that. I'll be getting some stuff. The other option is that we start moving over and building stuff further out. There's plenty of land that we've got on these islands, and it's all there to be used. So, see what happens next time.